Bryce Harper, the man that agent Scott Boras thinks is worth $400 million, is the biggest name on the free agent market in baseball right now. Rumors have been flying around for a while suggesting where Bryce could be continuing his legacy next season, a legacy bound to include more accolades, helmetless base running, and 250 averages. To say that Bryce is a player worth $400 million is a pretty big deal, even coming from a chap like Scott Boras, who probably represents the kid you played baseball with in high school, along with every baseball player in existence. Is a player that's hit more than 30 home runs in his career only twice really worth $400 million? I'm gonna let you guys decide. Let me know in the comments. I will say though, someone who doesn't like mozzarella sticks probably shouldn't be paid that kind of money to waste on appetizers like nachos.
What I would never ever order, mozzarella sticks. It just doesn't do it for me.
The only player I'd personally say is worth that kind of money doesn't have a surfer name like Bryce, plays in the outfield in Los Angeles, and rakes every year. And his name is Cole Calhoun. So are there any teams really willing to pay Bryce Harper this type of money? We really don't know as of right now, as the market has been pretty slow, and several big players in the Harper race haven't indicated that they pay such a hefty price tag for him. Teams like the Yankees, the Cardinals, and the Cubs seem to have moved their attentions elsewhere, most notably for other free agent superstar Manny Machado, with teams like the Phillies, who have interest in both free agents, preferring Manny. It's an awkward market for Bryce right now, a market that's seeing the Chicago White Sox of all teams rumored to be the most probable to sign him as of when this video is being made. Where would Bryce fit best? While Brian Cashman has given mixed messages regarding the subject, and with the Yankees focusing on Machado, Harper wouldn't really do much for an already insane Yankees offense. Given Harper would absolutely rake in Yankee Stadium, and it would be a great place to build a legacy as many have done in the past. But the Yankees still aren't better than the Red Sox, and their offense is already historically good, so it wouldn't really make much sense to get Harper when you can use that money on some more pitching, which would help the Yankees more in trying to dethrone the Red Sox. Harper could always go to the sewage side of New York and play for my New York Mets and make me the happiest bunny in the field, but even as relentless as new GM Brodie Van Wagenen has been so far, there's absolutely no way Jeff and Fred Coupon would spend money like that. With St. Louis recently acquiring all-star Paul Goldschmidt, the addition of Harper would make the Cardinals a huge power player in the National League, but the Cardinals have been very quiet about Harper, and while there would be a good fit there, it doesn't really seem likely. He could go to the Windy City, where both Chicago teams do have interest in him. The Cubs, already with a lot of money owed to players, don't seem like they have the financial flexibility to go after him, but the White Sox, who have the money to spend, and are one of the top picks right now, do. It would take a lot of moves and convincing for Bryce to go to a team that lost 100 games last year, so the White Sox need to prove to Bryce that they can contend if they want him to start a career there. I'm praying he doesn't go to Philadelphia, who have the most money to spend and are in the market for both him and Machado, but I'm hearing rumors that he isn't a huge fan of the city, so I'll continue to keep my fingers crossed. Thankfully, the great philosopher Adele taught us about rumors, so take this and everything I'm saying in this video with a grain of salt. So we've covered several landing zones for Bryce, also nicknamed Mondo.
I gotta take a Mondo Duke.
Let's go talk about this Duke all day.
But what team is he going to sign with? Here's my prediction. The Los Angeles Dodgers have been wiping their own asses with Benjamin Franklin's for a while now and have no World Series rings during this time to show for it. They load up the payroll, make it to the World Series, and lose. This has happened twice now in recent years. Bryce Harper pushes them over the edge and finally lets the Dodgers fans rest easy. Los Angeles is a great place to build a legacy, and it would be pretty cool to have Clayton Kershaw and Bryce Harper on the same team. The Dodgers are the definition of close to the finish line. With the rotation they put out there and offensive capabilities they have, they're basically the National League Astros, but they can't seem to win the World Series once they get there. Bryce Harper is what would finally let them win it. Bryce wants to win, Bryce wants money, and Bryce wants a great team to build a legacy with, and signing with the Dodgers checks off each of those things for him. So there you have it. Raving Sports is predicting that Bryce Harper will go to the Los Angeles Dodgers, and before you ask, no, Chris and Mike do not get a say in this because nobody cares what they think. Plug your thoughts in the comments section. Where do you think Bryce Harper will sign? Also, there's been a recent development in the SRS community. Our lazy SRS Instagram manager actually decided to do his job more often and post on the page, and we're also going to start giving sneak peeks to videos on there as well, so go follow our Instagram. It'll be the first link in the description, and in case you were wondering, that lazy Instagram manager was me. So after everything we've discussed today, if you don't think the Dodgers are going to be the team to sign Harper, and you're still asking where he's going to sign, I have one answer for you.
That's a clown question, bro.
I call the shots, I run the balls, I'm Michael Jordan. Hit it with a little bit of push and a little bit of pull when a goddamn mic recording. I bring the heat, I rep the East, I'm like the South. I don't even know what to do with the gold that I get, bitch. I'm Michael Phelps. I'm like LeBron, I get the gold, I'm Sherry Khan, yo carry bronze. I'm Randy Moss, I'm Mary Khan, my game on Royce, I'm Barry Bonds. I got a cancer, it's for the fans, like a Lance on the tour.